お前はもう死んでいる。
Good morning, guys! We are here to present PC disassembly and assembly of it. So watch it out! Boom! Hi, my name is Jairon. Before we start, in computer disassembling, you must make sure that you have the tools you need to assemble and disassemble it.
Hi, my name is Maverick, and I'm here to teach you Step 1, Unplugging. First is unplugging. The most basic way in disassembling a unit. Just unplug every cable that is connected in system unit.
Hi, I'm Mark. Today I'm gonna teach you how to open outer shell. First, unscrew the 4 screws at the back of the computer. On most computer cases, there will be large knobs that you can unscrew by hand or by screwdriver on the back right side of the computer.
Oh, hi, I'm Jerome. So, I'm gonna teach you Step 3, how to remove the system fan. First, unplug the fan from the motherboard. You can find the plug by following the wire from the fan. You will have the screw to screw the fan from the outside. Then lift the fan out of the PC.
Hey there, the name's Rafael. I'm here to show you how to remove the CPU fan. The CPU fan is connected in an awkward place, and that is hard to access. Just follow the wires, and you should easily find it. Remove the 4 screws, securing it in place.
Hi, again Jairon here. I'm gonna teach you Step 5, which is power supply. Okay na, wait lang, okay na. The first thing to do is unplug every wire coming from the power supply. You must disconnect the motherboard, very large connector plug, CD-DVD, drives, power, internal hard drive, and portable hard drive slot power. Once everything is unplugged, unscrew the 4 screws holding the power supply in place on the back of the computer. Next, push the power supply from the outside and then lift it up.
Step 6, CD-DVD drive. First, unplug.
Ulitin mo yun. Ulit! Go.
Step 6, CD or DVD drive. First, unplug the ribbon from the back of the drive. Once that is completed, pull on the tab securing the drive in place. Then push it out from the inside.
CD-DVD. Step 7, hard drive. First, unplug the connector at the back of the slot and unplug the other end from the motherboard. Also, unplug the SATA cable from the motherboard and the hard drive.
Step 8, memory or RAM. To remove the RAM, push down on both tabs holding the RAM in place, which are located at both ends of the RAM. Step 9, motherboard. The motherboard has 7 screws, holding it to the frame, which are indicated by large white circles around them. Remove them and then lift the motherboard out of the frame. PC assembly!
Step 1. Prepare your workplace. Take inventory. Before you start, take an inventory of your parts. Do not begin assembling your computer if you don't have everything you need. 2. Make space, make time. Building a PC takes up space, about a dining room table work. So make sure you have plenty of working room and a few hours to proceed with minimal interruption. Prepare grounding protection. Use an inexpensive anti-static wrist strap. It is the perfect preventive measure if you have no alternative to working on carpet. 4. Have the drivers ready. Assuming you have another internet-connected PC, download the latest drivers from the vendor's website for each component you will be installing.
Step 2. Prepare the motherboard. Great care. Baka naka-zoom in yan. Hindi. Step 2. Prepare the motherboard. Great care should be taken when installing the motherboard. First, take the board out of its packaging and put it on top of anti-static bag.
Install the CPU. 1. Use the unlocking mechanism to open the CPU socket, which is usually a lever. 2. Carefully line up the pins and place the chip in its socket. It will fit only when oriented the proper way. An arrow or a missing pin on one corner of the chip will show you how to line things up. Number 3. Align triangular CPU and socket key. Number 4. Lower the lever to lock the CPU into place.
Step 4. Install the CPU heatsink. Follow manufacturer's directions to install the heatsink and the fan that will cool the processor. Attach the clip that holds the heatsink in the place, keeping in mind that it may require an amount of force. Plug the CPU fan's power connector into the proper connector on the motherboard.
Step 5. Install memory or RAM module. In order to install the memory module, insert them into the proper sockets. Step 6. Place the motherboard into the case. Some PC cases have a removable motherboard tray. If you does, remove the screws holding it in place and pull it out of the case.
Step 7. Connect the power supply. Making the proper connection is crucial to successfully assembling your PC system. Fortunately, manufacturers provide color-coded power cables and unique connector shapes to make the job easy.
Step 8. Install graphics or video cards. Begin by removing the backplane cover from the AGP or PCI Express X16 slot. Install the graphics board in the slot and then secure the card with a screw.
9. Install internal drives. Now it is time to install your drives. This is an easy process but it requires attention to detail.
For the last step, step 10, install the add-in cards. 1. For each add-in card, you must choose a free PCI slot. 2. Remove its backplane cover to allow access from the rear of the case. 3. Carefully position the card above the slot and press down firmly to seat the card. 4. Secure the card with a screw.
Oh, tapos na!
Yo!
Uwi na!
Tapos na!
What's up, boy? Yes, tapos na!
Tapos na!
Pauwi na kami!
Pauwi na kami.
Papuntang lunch pala, kakain pala kami. Yun.
So yun, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something about it. And shoutout sa'yo, Mamaye.
Yeah.
Pasensya dun sa tarpaulin. Pero bawi-bawi na lang kami.
Yes.
Salamat.
Wag na po kayo magalit sa amin.
Yes.
Yo, love lang. Yee, charot. Good day.
What's up? Nandito tayo sa Ay, hindi pa rin ako. Hindi,
Before we start in computer disassembly, you must know. Nawawalan na ako ng gana, ma'am. Nawawalan na ako ng... Before we start,
Hi!
wait lang. Go.
Hi!
I'm Jerome. Wait lang.
Lalaban tayo! Oh! Punitin ang sedula!
Ready? Ready? Okay, go. Akala ko ikaw ay akin, totoo sa aking paningin, ngunit ang ika'y yakapin, naglalaho sa dilim. Ninais ko mapalapit sa'yo, ninais ko malaman mo ng mga paghihirap ko, baliwala na sa'yo. Ikaw ay aking minahal, kasama ko ang may kapal, ngunit ako pala isang naghahangad ng isang katulad mo. Hindi ko na kailangan umalis ka na sa aking harapan. Ibang yun ay